It is monitored and recorded.
What about an in-house one? Would you?
Even doing an in-house thing, I mean, if we could do that, absolutely.
Okay.
But
Hey Frank, you mind if I take you to the little conference room?
is she able to come too? Hello, Tina. This is Richard Rose. I'm calling from a phone in-house upstairs on the fourth floor by the courts. Don't know how you would be able to reach me.
Hi, Tina, this is Zach with Judge Wilson here with Mr. Rose. We're at extension 3993. If you get this in order to reach us back. Thanks. Hi, Tina. Hi, this is Zach with Judge Walsh. I have Mr. Richard Rose here. I spoke to Emily, and you said that if we got in touch with you, you might be able to get his hearing in. Okay, 1 second here. Thanks, sir.
Hello. Three minutes.
Given me 3 minutes. 3 minutes to present my argument or my case. And told me to hold on. Three freaking minutes.
Yes. And my tax documents. Okay, it states right here on the order that I was required to bring this for the calculation. I'm also... Why are you yelling at me?
I don't have them. What I was presented was your current pay stub.
They were just given. They were just given to you guys.
Well, I don't have them on my desk. So here's what we're doing. You earn $1,000 gross biweekly. You file a married and joint tax return and claim the child in your home. Jennifer's annual salary is $36,664, I believe. Yes. She also files a married and joint tax return and claims the children in her home.
Okay, so are you calculating her assets, her And her additional incomes?
What additional income?
Other,
I haven't-
okay, so she is married, which means she,
I don't count either party's income. All we tell the system is that you file a married and joint tax return. The other party's income goes in as zero because the other party is not responsible for paying the child support or contributing to the child support of a child that is not biological.
they may not be responsible for it, but they are doing so, which needs to be
It doesn't
calculated.
matter. It doesn't matter. The guideline says,
I'm looking at the guidelines.
all right, Richard, I'm not going to argue with you. Here's what's happening. When I run this calculation today, based on the information that I have, this order should actually go up by $7 a month, from $391 to $398.
I am on public welfare assistance, and she is not.
You're making $1,000 gross bi-weekly.
What about health insurance?
I have your pay stub in front of me.
Okay, that is not net, first of all. That is not net income.
The
Okay,
system calculates your net.
okay,
That's
and,
why we tell it how to apply the tax code.
okay, apply tax code? Get $477 is what I get paid every 2 weeks. I'm looking at the pay stub.
Right, I understand that. But
You understand that, but you're obviously, you're not following the tax code or not tax code. You understand that is a federal tax code. That doesn't
For the family in
include.
your household, you are not providing medical insurance for this child, so that doesn't come into
It's
play.
coming out of my paycheck. Yes, I do.
You're providing this child with medical insurance. You're providing your family with medical insurance, but you're not providing
My whole family. Exactly.
That doesn't come into play in the calculation of the order.
Okay.
You provide medical insurance for the child on the existing order.
I'm also looking at this where it says the trier of fact must consider the factors set forth in 1910-16-1 through 5. Again, you must understand that the court, the guidelines are established that the persons are similarly situated shall be treated similarly, and the guidelines shall be based upon the reasonable needs of the child or the spouse seeking the support and the ability of the obligor to provide. You have no idea how many agencies are involved because of how much you guys have taken from my income. My entire 2019 and 2020 taxes I've been 300% below the poverty line. I've been on public welfare assistance, and I'm a full-time college student, which also states in the calculation guidelines that you're required to calculate my expenses, my living expenses and usual needs before coming to your
Everybody has $983 worth of living expenses. That's standard across the board.
Okay,
I don't
so
make that guideline number up. That's what's provided in the Pennsylvania current guideline.
yeah, that's why I give you my expense statement.
Right. And when the guideline is calculated, if you're earning $1,000 bi-weekly.
You gotta take, exactly. Then you take out my taxes. No, after taxes, I'm at $477.51 out of 1,000. That's over $600 that's being taken out. That's almost 60% of my income. Okay, now wait. That includes my health
3
expense.
minutes, because I'm now 4 minutes late to my next hearing. So make your statement and get it over with. I'm looking at your pay stub.
Also.
Bi-weekly.
Okay.
You're paying for medical insurance for your current family.
Okay, but
I
you-
have life insurance policies in here.
Listen.
There's all kinds of things in here that don't apply to deductions that you should get for current child support because they are all voluntary choices.
Voluntary choices. These are not voluntary. They're federally ordered.
No, they're not. There's nobody that says you have to have accident insurance policy through your employer.
It's free. They
Nobody
pay for
says-
it.
No, you don't. You pay for it. You're paying $2.52 to pay for it.
Okay, then $2 is not 60% of my income. Then, again, with the law, net income. The net income cannot be calculated until you establish what.
The net income is calculated based on the current tax code and what your biweekly gross income is, and your net income comes out to, before any other deductions, $1,908.
That's not true.
The fact that you have another child, and it tells me that your guideline support amount should be $398 a month. And as I told you, I'm not changing an order. I'm not increasing an order for a 2.5% increase.
Okay, but this is something that I need clarification on. Okay, each parent is required. Oh, my welfare benefits state that my net income is $204.56 and it's been
Well, then you're
active.
lying welfare because your pay stub's telling me you're making a whole lot more than that.
This is the calculator.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Pennsylvania child support calculator. The calculator is my order would be $204.56.
I don't know where you're getting that number from.
I'm getting it straight from the Pennsylvania Department of Human Services.
Well, I'm reading the calculator that we use here in our office, and when I plug in those incomes that you guys provided me with, I come up with $398.
And this constitutes, what is her income that you're saying it is?
$36,654, which gives her a monthly net income at $25.98. And the combined monthly support obligation is $940, of which she contributes $542, and you're supposed to contribute $398 to make the grand total of $940.
Okay, now with clarification of this order, does that give Jennifer 100% financial responsibility of the child because she has my obligation is now in her hands? Is that correct?
I don't understand what you're asking me.
Okay, so each parent is required to contribute a share of the child's reasonable needs proportional to that parent's share of the combined net incomes. Okay, and that's where you're establishing. So my order of child support goes to Jennifer, because Jennifer now has her contribution and my contribution. Does that not warrant her to have 100% financial liability for the direct expenditures for food, shelter, clothing, transportation, and other reasonable needs, in addition to the direct expenditures on the child's behalf?
Again, I don't understand what you're getting at here. You're responsible.
Well, this is the law. This is the law. I'm reading you the federal statute and the Pennsylvania statute for determining net income, and what I'm asking you
So
is
the question is, do you have to contribute above and beyond the guidelines?
correct.
Depends on what the reasonable needs are.
Okay, so transportation is listed directly here in the law. Transportation, food, shelter, transportation, clothing, and other reasonable needs in addition to direct expenses. So if I have to drive 3 hours to pick up my son for custody every weekend, am I responsible for the cost of transportation? Also, am I responsible for the 21 days?
Was that not previously addressed in one of your custody orders?
No, it's not.
Yes.
No, it's not. Not the expenses. Not the expenses. Not the expenses.
That
The
was
expenses.
in the conference, in a custody order as to who was to deal with.
Absolutely not. There is no order. Do you have an order? I don't have an order.
Your custody's not here in Westmoreland County, so I don't know.
Then why are you telling me that there is an order if you don't have it?
You previously told me that there was an order. Somebody, one of the two of you.
Yes, we have a custody order. Order, but the custody order does not cover or explain anything as far as expenditures. That is what my child support orders are for, and that is what I am asking for clarification. I am asking for clarification because I pay for birthdays by myself.
I'm not an attorney, so I'm not going to clarify anything. Legal advice.
You are giving me an order, and that is what I'm asking for clarification, and you're telling me that you can't give me legal advice.
I am not anything in any order where you're asking for legal advice. I am not an attorney. My job is to execute the guideline calculation, which I have already done.
Do you understand that it's a felony to falsify documentations?
I'm not falsifying any documentation. I'm working
Do you
directly
understand
on
that when there's unavoidable differences and deviations that are to be made, that
If you
they're
don't like the order, Richard, file an appeal.
failure to deviate from these guidelines by considering a party's actual expenses constitutes a misapplication of the guidelines and marks null and void?
The deviation. Again, I am not your attorney. I will not give you legal advice. You're asking for legal advice.
I'm
I
never
cannot do
asking
that.
you for legal advice. I'm not asking you for legal advice. I'm asking you what your order is. I'm
Again,
asking you what your order is, and you will not tell
I
me.
told you what my order is. Your order should be $398 a month. I am not increasing the guideline for $7 a month for 2.5% increase. The order will stand at $391 a month for current support. That's now the fourth time that I said that in our 15-minute conversation. You don't agree to my order, you can choose to appeal it. Follow the directions that come in the packet when you receive it in the mail.
I'll be filing federal charges against you. You understand that? This is a misapplication of the guidelines and intentional.
You do whatever you feel is necessary, Richard.
Okay, well, like I said, I've got the law in front of me. I've also got I got my tax forms in front of me that shows that I haven't even earned the amount that you're telling me that I did, and you're required by law.
I'm looking right at your pay stub that you gave me this morning.
I didn't give you nothing.
You handed it to the deputy this morning, did you not?
Nope, I did not.
So, how did I get your current pay stub? Did the deputy wrestle you to the ground and steal it out of your hand?
I mean, if you want to get technical, possibly.
Okay, then we're going to get Deputy Casey up in front of the judge to testify.
Actually, that would possibly be useful. That would be
I
useful,
don't
actually.
believe for a minute that he would have wrestled you to the ground because, in fact, you would have been
I didn't tell you he
behind
did.
the wall.
I didn't tell you he did.
So, you turned this document over.
Okay, but again, you're still refusing to accept actual documentation to prove what my.
In front of me, I can't do anything with what I don't have.
I have the law. The law is in front of me. There's like 40 pages here. 40 pages of law.
Again, I don't have them, Richard. I can't do anything with what I don't have.
Then the order can't even be made. You can't even appropriately calculate child support. That's what I'm trying to say.
You can appeal the order that I'm doing. If you don't like the order, please file your appeal and take your issues to the hearing master.
Well, I will.
You're done.
I will.
am not going to rehash the same subject over and over and over again.
I understand, and that's why we keep coming back to the same hearings.
Well,
That won't be happening anymore.
We are done. Thank you very much. Have a good day, all of you.
She hung up.
You understand that she's calculating her income incorrectly, right?
Right.
How much did she say she's making a month? $36,354
Yep.
a year?
Yep.
Divide that by 12, that's $3,029.50 a month.